Hello, my name is Erin from Juniper and Oaks, and I am a crochet pattern designer. I like to use interesting stitches like this to create home decor crochet patterns that you can make for items around your home. I love interesting stitches. I love textures, I love trying new things with crochet, and today I'm excited to teach you how to make this basket weave stitch right here that I used for my heart in a basket wall hanging in my heart in a basket pillow pattern. This is the front of the pillow, and really what the wall hanging is all about. And I used crochet color work in order to make this happen. This crochet basket weave stitch is essentially front post double crochets and back post double crochets, and how you alternate those, you get this very interesting basket weave looking stitch. Before I get started on teaching you how to do this, however, I would just love it if you join my crochet community here on YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I create stitch tutorials like these ones, pattern walkthroughs, I do unboxing videos of yarn and other crochet related items that I get in the mail. I also have other crochet pattern designers on to chit chat with me about what they have going on in their side of the crochet world. I do have a crochet podcast on YouTube where I just sit and chit chat about what I've got going on, my events, my patterns, different yarns and stuff that I'm excited about. So I would really love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then go ahead and hit this little bell so that you're notified anytime a new video comes out. Perfect. Like this video, give it a thumbs up so more people can find it, and also comment below with what your favorite stitch is. Do you like the basket weave stitch like this? Maybe you've never done it, probably. So that's probably why you're watching this video. Just leave me a comment below with your favorite crochet stitch and maybe I will make it into a video. Okay, let's get started. Let's learn how to do this basket weave stitch. To practice, you can grab any yarn and hook that you want. I'm going to be using a size J hook here, my furls hook, and then a super bulky weight yarn. This is the yarn that I used for my heart in a basket pillow. It's a super bulky weight. This is from Hobby yarns. It's their Honey Bunny, and I use this for my mosaic hearts basket pattern as well. I'm going to link these patterns here below so you can learn more about them. Make them if you want. But here is how to do the basket stitch for the heart in a basket pattern that I have. First, start out with a slip knot, and then you're going to chain any number, multiple of 3, then plus 1. So I'm going to go with I'll go with 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But we're going to do plus 1, so 13. Then in the next, then we're going to turn here and we're going to do single crochets across. So in the second chain from the hook, you're going to do a single crochet and then a single crochet each stitch across, and you should end up with 12 single crochets. So that was row 1. We just did a single crochet row. I will note that you don't necessarily have to do a single crochet row. This is how I start the foundation for my patterns for the heart in the basket pillow. So that's what I started with here. Really the basis of the basket stitch is to do double crochets. So you can go ahead and do double crochets, making sure that you end up with any multiple of 3 double crochets. Okay? Then you're going to chain 2 or chain 3. That counts as a double crochet. I always chain 2 because that matches my double crochet stitches. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chain 2, and then in the next stitch do a double crochet. So that chain 2 counted as a double crochet, and now I'm going to do 1 double crochet per stitch all the way across to end up with 12 double crochets, including that chain 2. Okay, we have 12 double crochets here. And now we're ready to do our weaving. From now on, the stitches that you're going to use are front post double crochet and back post double crochet. Each of your rows is going to start out with a chain 2. And then you're going to, so that's going to count as a double crochet. And now you're going to do sets of 3 front post or back post double crochets, and you're going to alternate that. So these first ones we're going to do, this first one counts as 1 double crochet. So we're going to do 2 more, and we'll do front post double crochet. So let me, in case you don't know what a front post double crochet is, yarn over and insert your hook. We're going to go around the post. We're going to make sure the post is in front of our hook, called a front post. You see how this post is in front of our stitch. We're not going through the stitch here like we would. We're going to go around the post. So front post, double crochet. So then just work up your double crochet stitch as normal. So our chain 2 is 1, and then this one we just made was number 2, and we'll do number 3. We'll do the same thing, front post double crochet around the next stitch. Okay, then we're going to do 3 back post double crochets around the next 3 stitches. Okay, 1 back post double crochet per stitch for the next 3 stitches. To do the back post double crochet, you're going to go through the back side and come this way. Instead of going from front to back, you're going to go from back to front around the post, and then the post is going to be on the back side of your hook now. Okay, you can see it that way, but here it's how it looks like there. So 1, do that same thing here. You're going to go back to front and grab that post, bringing it to the back post. Oops, I'll show you again. And then do a double crochet. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, and then we'll do that a 3rd time, back post double crochet. Now we're going to do front post double crochet. Three front post double crochets, and then we're going to end with 3 back post double crochets. Okay, and you can kind of see the weave is already starting to make itself known here. Start looking like a basket. Some patterns, such as my heart in a basket wall hanging and pillow pattern, I started and ended with the front post double crochets. And so just depending on what your pattern is, you'll either end with the back post double crochets like I did here, or my heart in a basket patterns, I have it even out so that we started and ended with the front post. So this next row is just going to look a little bit different for you, but it's the same premise. Okay, so the row that we did, and then the one previous where we did the double crochets, that's going to count for us as like 1 set of basket stitches. And then now we're going to do the next part, like where it would be like over, under, over, under if you're actually weaving. We're going to go ahead and do the opposite now here. That'll make sense to you in just a minute. So now we are ready for our next row. We're ready for row 4, and we're going to chain 2 and then turn. So now we're going to work the opposite of what it looks like right here. So right now, as we turned and we're facing this side now, these look like front post stitches, though we know they were back post, but these stitches are to the front. And so now for the next 2, we're going to work opposite, and we're going to have these ones be towards the back. So to do that, we're going to work back post double crochet stitches and we're going to do sets of 3, right? Our chain 2 counted as 1, that was 2, and we're going to do back post stitches. And so now that you see these ones look like the front, and now we're kind of going to the back. Now these next 3 stitches, they are back post stitches, or they're kind of weaving in the back. We want to bring those forward now by doing 3 front post double crochet stitches. So we do 3 front post double crochet stitches. And now we've brought that weave forward. Now for these next ones, we want to bring it back. So we're going to do 3 back post double crochets. And then now front post. Okay, you see how we're alternating front post double crochets and back post double crochets? And we're going to do the in sets of 2. You can make your basket, your weaves, larger and smaller by changing the number of stitches here. Here we are doing the 3 stitch basket weave stitch. So this is what we're doing. And then we're going to do it in sets of 2 rows. If that makes sense, I will show you how it makes sense to me here. So we're chaining 2 and turning. The set of 2 that I'm talking about is now here. We've gone to the back. This is like a back weave, and we're going to continue that on for another row. Make that a back weave. So we're going to do 2 back post double crochets. Okay, here is these ones are coming to the front, and we're going to continue that on for another row. So these 3 are front post double crochets. Okay, now the next ones, they look like they're in the back side, and we're going to continue that on with back post double crochets. And on and on. Next one we do front post double crochets. Okay. Now we've done our 2 rows where we've brought the front to the front, the back to the back, and now we're ready to kind of weave again. So chain 2 and turn. Now these ones, they're to the back side. We want to bring them forward. So chain 2 and do 2 front post double crochets. And now we're going to do 3 back post double crochets to bring these stitches to weave backwards. Okay, we want to bring these stitches forward. Front post double crochets. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean about bringing it forward, bringing it backwards in the set of 2 things. If you just start practicing and get your hands on it, you will know what I'm talking about. So I hope that you're crocheting along with me as we go through this. Because now we're bringing these ones to the back by doing back post double crochets. Okay, so that was our first row of bringing those stitches in the opposite way. So we need to do that again one more time. So we're working in sets of 2 rows. This one looks like it's coming forward. So for row 2, we're going to continue that on and do front post double crochets to keep it coming forward. These next ones went back in the previous row. So we're going to continue that on and do back post double crochets. front post, back post. Okay, go ahead and keep practicing and continue on with your swatch of this basket weave stitch. Once you get the hang of it, you can go on ahead and work up my heart in a basket wall hanging or a heart in a basket pillow pattern. There are a bit of color work challenges with that. I will go ahead and link a video here of how I did some color work and some floating of my ends as we did the color work with the basket weave stitch. If you're going to keep on practicing, I'll just tell you that now, since we've done our 2 rows of bringing that to the front, we're going to do 2 rows of bringing it to the back, and so on. So just keep on repeating that over and over again. I really hope that makes sense. Please leave any questions below and I will try to answer them. And let me know what you thought of this tutorial. Did you learn something new? What tips do you have for me or for the people who are watching on how to make the basket weave stitch? If you haven't already, just subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell so you're notified whenever I come out with a new stitch tutorial video or other yarn related content. And like the video so more people can find it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!